How y'all doing today? Kind of been sitting around reading and stuff about Enoch's prediction. See, Enoch had a book. They banded it. It's called a lost book of the Bible. Right there it is. A lost book of Enoch. This is some of his predictions that he said that will come in our time. The fun thing about it, me reading it, when he gets in there and telling us what they'll be doing. To know a liar and a person who is not in the eyes of God or the devil will see that mark of abomination. That means a jab. He didn't really want them to take that because that jab had something. It tells you the jab in the hand and in the forehead is actually a copying of the human body. Very bad, because you get the mark of man. And in his book, and the way he sees it, is humanity. Meaning, to catch a liar, all they got to do is watch them. And the way he looked at it is just like psychology 101 with kids. See, you give a kid a short sentence, you give him 5 words, you tell him, like, how do you do? How do you do? You see what I'm saying? And I bet you that kid will give you a long sentence, almost 5 pages. You watch them Democrats and you watch them Republicans real good, closely. They think that they're smart. Then you look at the reporter. The reporter gives him a simple question, like Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci said this and that. Well, the guy only asked him a yes or no question. What Fauci do? He'll come off about, what, 2 pages of, oh, this, oh, this, and then later come back and he'll flip it. And one thing the person asked was a yes or no. Now think about it, yes or no. Fauci won't do that. Fauci is one of them guys who don't really care about that yes or no. He wants you to listen to him. That's the same thing as a kid. When you give the kid that 5 little words, and it can be a yes or no, watch that kid give you 500 different things, but the answer that you asked for. Then you look at the bill. We'll look at the bill. The $2,000 stimulus check. It was a yes or no. Are you going to give a $2,000 stimulus check? 8 questions, 8 words, 1 question. Say yes or no. What did he do? They go get a 5,000-page thing. It takes 2.5 days to read. And then you get a $600. Then that means a yes or no became 5,000 pages. So now you know how you can catch them when they're lying. Anyway, anytime it's a yes or no question, watch them. They would give you way more than that. Then we looked at what was going on at the White House. Let me fix this just a little bit. We'll look at what was going on at the White House. Now you can see me a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Yeah. I've still got that book of Enoch and his predictions. What did he do? He sat there and he told you, we're going to have a peaceful rally. Well, then you look at what Trump said and everything was peaceful. So you had some infiltration by the Black Lives Matter and Antifa, which is okay. They really didn't do that much damage because it is the American people's buildings. What did they say? It's their building. That's what they told you. It's their building, not yours. But in all parts of the law and taxes, it's your building, not theirs. That's why they want that impeachment, because they figure they can get Trump out and they can get him where he can't run for office again. But they forget that one major thing. Who actually started that peace treaty of the Arabic language and the Hebrew language? The peace treaty that got them all locked in as one for a while. You think about that. That probably was Trump's son-in-law, a Jew. And he's learning everything. So if Trump don't win, and Trump didn't win, well, he's looking at it as the same thing. That sucks. Now, if I was the devil, what would I say? When you start looking at your Holy Bible and you really read it all the way through, don't matter if it's Old Testament or New Testament, the devil said he wanted earth, Babylon, Great Babylon, which would be America, and all of Europe is the sidekick with the Pope, looking like heaven. What have you seen in 2020? They have destroyed everything that Trump was doing to make it look like heaven. But the devil said he wanted it to be like heaven. That's the whole concept. The devil wanted it to be like heaven. So he can destroy. What do they do to get what they want? They jump the gun. So you're going to have to remember, when the devil comes into power, he ain't going to come after the Christians and the Jews right off the bat. He's going to go after the ones who destroyed everything Trump was doing to make it like heaven. It's plain and simple. Because he wanted to destroy you. They jumped the gun. They think they were smart. They wasn't very smart. Very, very stupid. That's why it's going to be a hot summer, hot spring here on out to 2023. You got to remember who started the peace treaty at that time. Then you start watching how they slam everything. I watched them abomination news reporters, the children of the damned, and almost every one of them does the same thing as 2 Timothy 3:2. They're selfish. They don't want to go by any laws but theirs. Lovers of money. Lovers of power. That's the Democrats and the Republicans and the senators. Boast in how great they are in reporting. Proudness. And they think they're proud to do this stuff because they're great people. Blasphemy on everything. Dishonoring their mamas and fathers. And Enoch was right when he said there's going to be more than one way of skinning a cat. Because the devil and God's going to team up. And now you're going to have hell to pay. Because they jumped the gun. That's what he was telling you. The ones who get a vaccination are going straight to the lake of fire. All the ones from 1992 until 2002, them were the children of abomination. The children of the damned, like the movie Children of the Damned, and they ain't gonna be able to stand on it. For dishonoring their mom and their fathers, using blasphemy, saying they're gods, because it's the time of man saying they are gods and the master of technology. And look at all the wisdom coming out now. Then you look at all the rage that's coming out too. They're going to destroy everything they think was good before the devil shows up. Then the devil's going to come after them like a bat out of hell. He's going to open a can of whoop ass on them because that was his job to destroy. It was his job to do things. They ain't going to even pay attention to that. But when they think they're going to die, he's going to bring them back and fuck them up some more. That's what he's going to do. They're going to look at him, and that's when he's going to say, well, you was dead. I brought you back because you destroyed something that I wanted to do. There ain't nothing they can do about it. The book of Enoch, you need to get that book. But you also need to find the book of his prophecies. In Aramaic, and in Hebrew, and in Arabic of Egypt. The book is great. It's going to tell you everything's coming. It's coming full force because they broke the rules. Black Lives Matter women who thought they was going to do this and that. Well, incubus and succubus. They love gays and lesbians, especially when they can rip you apart. So I look at it the same way everybody else should. Take a good point. A short sentence in English is a yes or a no. And a kid will use a long sentence. And a Democrat and Republicans and senators and congressmen and governors and all will use a long sentences to the point that it's going out of style. Think about it. A short sentence in English is 99% going to be a yes and no question. And it should be a short answer. Instead, they're going to give you the long sentences and no answer. Remember Timothy 2:3 and watch the people around you. Watch the ones who gets the jab or the shot. And you'll see a short sentence in English could become a long sentence. It's like me. I do a short story, but it sounds long. But it'll be 3 minutes. It's going to be about 15 minutes. Like, share, and subscribe. Just talked to you a little bit of psychology and also showed you a little bit of the power of Enoch and his prophecies. Maybe go check them prophecies out. Leave a comment. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.